2023, why I'm terrified of Peter Obi's candidacy, PDP Chieftain. The news in detail. Ose Aneni, a chieftain of the People's Democratic Party, PDP, has explained why the presidential candidacy of Labour Party's Peter Obi worries him. In an interview on Morning Crossfire with Sheriff Quadri, Mr. Aneni said he was terrified not because he thinks Obi will win, but because of Nigerians' first-past-the-post politics. In explaining, he drew a parallel with the Ekiti governorship election, in which the PDP's Segun Oni, who felt wronged by the results of the primaries, left the party for the SDP and during the election split votes and polled higher than the PDP candidate. Ultimately, the APC, which had performed badly for 4 years, won the election, Mr. Aneni added. The PDP chieftain further said Nigerians need to understand that there is a ruling party and opposition party votes in an election. And anytime you split the opposition party votes, it favors the ruling party. Which is why you see Festus Kanyamo, spokesperson for the Tinubu campaign, come out to praise Obi because he wants to split the opposition party votes. Mr. Aneni believes Mr. Obi cannot win, but that it would be difficult for the PDP to win without his support. I think people that are supporting Obi traditionally would have supported Atiku. So, Obi's emergence affects the PDP votes more than the APC and Tinubu's votes. Quizzed why he believes Obi cannot win, he posited that the Labour Party presidential candidate doesn't have the national spread required to be victorious in a presidential election. Ose, the son of the former chairman of the PDP's Board of Trustees, the late Chief Tony Aneni, also spoke his belief that his party's candidate, Atiku Abubakar, is the right person for Nigeria. Oh, which side is this man supporting? Okay, meanwhile, our Nigerian people reacted to it. Let's check the comment section. If the people can vote who has performed badly, then they are all mad. Harsh statements everywhere. Obi will win, take it or leave it. This one don't become by force, so. Right person for Nigeria after 8 years tenure of a Fulani. You want us to vote another one? Go and sleep. Wake up and tell us what you dream about. Please, let us not insult people. Thank you. I think this person is being sensitive and rational here. The new Nigeria we are talking about should be like this. Nigeria needs people who respect each other. Wow. Okay, this is a peaceful comment indeed. Okay, enough of the north. It's now the presidency turn of southeast. We have learned from the past. There is nothing like old parties again. We are going in for the new party for new Nigeria come 2023. When evil are staring on you, people's eyes, none of you will stand. When evil are staring on you, people's eyes, none of you will stand to the truth. God Almighty has risen to fight our battle. Labour Party for new Nigeria. Wow. Wow. Okay, use. I bet you that 60% of Obi supporters are primarily the APC members. I deliver the highest vote in my local government to APC. We are all obedient due to the state government's mess in Imo State. So is so many tortured states of the repressive agenda of APC admin. APC lost its Obi's gain. PDP would have made it, but they lost the youths. Obi controls the youths, and that's the truth. That's the structure. That's the strategy. A very nice strategy indeed. The youths are hungry for change, for crying out loud. So I think Obi is feeding their hunger. Yes, Obi is really feeding them. They don't vote before now. This time around, they are in charge like the SARS battle. Obi will win. Okay, okay, sir. Console yourself by saying Honorable Peter Obi isn't recognized nationally. I disagree with you. Honorable Peter Obi is known as well as will be welcome nationally. Sir, be informed too that PDP states will vote their PDP candidates all through, but presidential seats will all go to Peter Obi. We will not share our votes for PDP candidates. Blockhead. There is nothing like splitting any vote because we are not going to vote any ruling party this time round. We are giving all to Obi by the special grace of God. Mr. Man, stop daydreaming and tell yourself that bitter truth. Atiku and Tifnubu, wow, are going nowhere. Peter Obi is our next president, come rain and shine. Okay. May God continue to blind all of you. Did anyone ever believe that the Nigerian youths will ever, even in their wildest dreams, be able to confront and stop the SARS from operation in the country as a whole? Another youth movement is here again. Neglect it at our own perils. A movement that cuts across ethnic lines. SARS began initially as Twitter play no be so. You are in for your biggest shock. Terrified is an understatement because Peter Obi is showing us Nigerians that not all Nigerian politicians are corrupt like you politicians in APC and PDP. You still want us to vote in another notorious Fulani criminal to continue from where his brother would stop just for your own selfish interests. End of the road for PDP and APC. Obi all the way. We are still living in the past. The new president-elect in Kenya broke away from the ruling party, formed a new party, and with the support of the youth, he won the presidency with his new party. You think it is business as usual? When crooks in those shameless parties forge and rig elections, why the country suffers? This is really disheartening, honestly. It's really disheartening. Let me tell those who think Obi won't win. Obi will win the 5 Southeast states, 6 South states, Benue, Nasarawa, Plateau, Abuja, Taraba, and etc. Get his 25% of other northern states. With this, we come to the end of the news. Please subscribe. Thank